this is not another tragic love saga that dies in the end. The letter in my wallet, I'll keep it till we meet again. You should never doubt it's true. I am not forgotten. You're the one on my mind. And I could spend the winter too, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause you're the one on my mind. You should never doubt it's true. I am not forgotten. You're the one on my mind. And I could spend the winter too, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause you're on my mind. The only one I reach inside. The only one on my mind.
Estamos en un parking que hemos encontrado en Park Fortnite, que no estamos muy seguros si se puede aparcar o no, que tiene también un área recreativa, un lago, está muy chulo. Es nuestra primera parada en Noruega después de pasar el apuro de la frontera. No sé, en principio nos quedaremos aquí y ya veremos a ver, porque hemos leído de todo, que sí que se puede y que no se puede, entonces no estamos muy seguros.
I'm begging you, color me in. Let me be yours. I make you laugh, you say. You take my fears away. I'm so high, I don't know what to do. Everything's the same, but everything has changed. Nothing's happened till I've